Hi, Madison.
Hi.
We're gonna address this issue. The sealant that runs in this little gutter thing is all corroded. It lets water through, and then we get rust on the inside of the bus. Conveniently enough, the building has this garage door thing, so we don't need a ladder, which is nice. But right now we're just gonna scrape out as much of this as we can. We'll grind off some of the rust, and then we're gonna seal it, and hopefully that'll keep the water out. Look at all that corrosion. It's been wire wheeled away, sanded, we ripped all the grout out. We're gonna wash it with mineral spirits to prepare it. We're gonna spray the rust reformer on it.
This makes it actually easier when I'm level. So yeah, we did the cardboard for the rest of it to avoid that on the windows.
A guy just stopped to ask what we were doing, and then he said that he has a bus just like this that he has to do the redo the interior on, and he wants to pay us to come help him. So who knows? I got my hands full with this, but I could learn some stuff from him and also make some money. So yeah, I don't know when this happened, but the cover for this one's gone and it's broken. It was not like that. Insert picture of bus here. We gotta deal with this pretty soon. It's not supposed to rain for the next couple of days, so tomorrow's the day. Here you go, side number 2, sanded and painted. We're gonna clean up this stuff. We're gonna go grab some food.
Chipotle! We're going to Chipotle! Oh, it doesn't zoom in there, man.
We got Henry's Tropical Roof Sealant, and we also got the Tropical Paint and the Seam Sealer. So right now we're gonna fill in this with this stuff, and it'll stop the water from getting in when it rains.
Beautiful. I'm gonna do that while Alex tries to do locked door
Figure
stuff.
out the door, my goodness.
You're having so many issues. That's okay. I just got done. Ooh, good stuff all over me. I was sealing the other side. Alex turned the bus around so I could stand up here. And now I'm gonna seal this side. It took longer than I thought I was gonna. It's really hard to push this thing. My hand is cramping, but we got it done. So one more side to go. He's inside in the workshop trying to figure something out for that lock still. So see what happens.
I'm crying. I'm not sweating. That's gross.
Sweat's gross. I don't need shit to use.
Anybody else out there has glasses and this happens to you? When you cry? When it's really hot, you know when you start to cry when it's really hot? You just start crying. And then your glasses get covered in your tears.
Your forehead tears?
All the time. Yeah, didn't say where I was crying from. It's hot in there.
I can feel the breeze.
So we've got countertops.
Just fell out of this.
We've got wood that we could probably use for our skylight. Actually, let me measure that.
Cool.
And then we've got wood for our bed.
The wood we really wanted, we couldn't lift.
So
I think we have enough for it then.
Could be enough.
We just have to take this all apart.
Yeah, which, who knows? We might get to try to take this apart and it's just impossible.
We're gonna try.
We will try.
Yay.
Saved you.
Yep. We're currently in Habitat for Humanity looking through the tools and miscellaneous section. But the place is huge. I'm gonna look all over it and see what we find, and we'll just show you after. Okay, we're done shopping. What did we get?
We got vinyl flooring, hinges and latches for the skylight build that we're gonna do soon. We got a butane stove, single burner. Stove is portable, small, super lightweight. And then we got a Polaroid camera.
Yeah, I wanted one so bad. They had all the cool stuff.
It's a pretty sweet deal. It's like a Polaroid camera, a bunch of accessories and film for pretty cheap, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna open it right when we get back. Actually, I'm gonna eat first and then I'm gonna open it.
Yeah, so we're gonna head home and eat food.
I'm so hungry.
I thought I figured out the flashers yesterday. Turns out I didn't. Just went to Napa and I got a new turn signal relay. What was happening was that the turn signals only work about 50% of the time. If I wiggle the relay a little bit, it kind of works. So all my online research said that either the relay was broken or the connection's not good. And I talked to the guy in Napa and he was like, you might as well start with this. And if that doesn't work, you know it's the connections. But if you think it's the connections, you'll never really know. So I got this. It was like 18 bucks. Hopefully this will work. We'll find out. I also have to replace one of the turn signals because they're broken as well. Boom. Probably shouldn't have used the power drill on that. Note to self, no more power tools on the delicate lights. So up under here is the flasher relay housing. It was like taped on. Install this new one. And just by plugging it in, it already feels more secure. Let's see what happens when I hit the hazards. And they immediately work. Wonderful. And they work. All the lights are flashing. Hooray! Feeling pretty good about that. I just went to Lowe's and I got us our polycarbonate sheet for the skylight, which is sweet, and a few other things. And now I'm gonna go get more pallets. Now I'm gonna test to see if the flashers continue to work, just by driving around. Pallets. Trying to stack these in a way that won't break any windows. So that one's all the way against the braces, and this one is against the braces. But when I'm driving, I don't want anything going through the window. The guy who is responsible for all these pallets works at this generator store. He just came out. His name's John. Shout out to John. He was so excited to hear that we were building a bus out of all of it. And he gave me his number and he's like, all these pallets will be for you. Let me know when you have enough and I'll let everybody else come. For right now, I'll just keep telling you when I've got them. That's super cool. Shout out to John. I've fully loaded this. I gotta make sure everything is not gonna slide around and smash through any windows. A little continuation of my door project. I'm gonna add this barrel bolt to the bottom. It'll go right there, and then when it's down, it'll go through the floor. I'm gonna recruit Madison for this next bit. She'll push the door forward and then I'll mark where the hole goes and then we'll drill the hole. I found Madison. She's gonna help me hold the door shut like I was saying. I'll get the drill bit that fits that and then I'll drill through the door, or through the floor. I'll drill through the floor. Today's a day of random projects and breaking some pallets. It takes two hands to close, but we got the latch. And now the doors Super solid, yes. I forgot to record, but first time putting in rivets. Pretty good, I think. I put the Henry's Tropicool on it because I didn't really have any other sealant. And then I just cleaned up the edges really good. We're gonna paint the whole thing white anyways. The reason that might be a problem is because Henry's Tropicool is silicone, so it won't actually be paintable. But it's white silicone, so it's fine. Pretty psyched with that. Cover up that hole that I drilled in the whole door. I did my research before I started breaking apart the pallets to find out what the best way was. We've got primarily two different types. One type has this thicker wood. It's gonna be a little more structural in the bus. And the other type has this really thin wood, which will be more of our siding and cabinet doors and that type of thing. The thin one, I'm just cutting around the nails. So we're just getting these pieces of wood. It doesn't matter what size they are. It's all gonna be kind of mismatchy in the bus anyways. And there'll be different sizes and colors and cuts and lengths, and it doesn't really matter to us. Kind of like that idea. And the thicker wood, I found a method. I almost bought one of those pallet breakers. They're a big crowbar thing. They're like $50 to $60. I almost bought one, but then I watched this video. It was Jesper Builds is the YouTube. And Jesper Builds has a really cool way to break apart pallets like this. You get two pieces of wood, you lay the pallet up like this, you take your 2x4, stand on this side, and you just whack it. And it pops right off. And then you'll have to go back with a hammer and get the nails out, but I'll do that later. Now it is pallet wood, so every once in a while that happens. So you will lose a full piece of wood, but I mean, just cut that off. Not a problem. And lots more to go. Lots of wood.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna just keep talking. So if you could just take a second and listen to me and, you know what I'm saying, give me some time, that'd be cool.
Yeah, seemingly speaking empty words into an open verse. Collecting all my periods, we only stop so we can put in work. I got some more rehearsed. If you believe in me, then let me show your worth. I know this world can hurt. I'm speaking loud and clear, I hope you feel the endearment. In secrecy, I dream of peace, you always make appearance. Deeming myself more than worthy of your praise and cheering. I could use your healing.